All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So my name is Nick. I am the local South Florida Uber driver. I'm local just because you never really know where I'm gonna be in the next couple of days, months, years. Hey, but I primarily work the South Florida market. And in today's live stream, today, man, I'm just driving, man. I'm back to driving. It's Thursday. So yeah, it's time to get back to this work. It's time to get back to this grind. So yeah, I am definitely driving. Um, Definitely trying to get this money. Um, it's a it's a beautiful day out here. So yeah, man. Listen, I got my iPad up. It's time to get this money. So um, it's another opportunity. Definitely another opportunity. Another opportunity to make money. How are you guys doing in your market? Because my market right now, as you can hear, I don't know if you can hear my fan or not, but it is, well, Tesla is telling me it's 96 degrees. I don't know if that's exactly accurate. I know it's somewhere around 90. Yeah, that's what it's telling me right now. It's 12 o'clock, so this is the hottest time of the day for us down here. So yeah, man, listen, it's time to get it. But yeah, how's everybody doing? How are you doing in your markets? Uh, all is well. I hope all is well. I hope everything is good. Um, yeah. So yeah, like I said, I got my iPad up, so it is time to get it. I got my Uber app on, just turned it on. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, just turned my Uber app on. So it's another day, it's another time to get this dollar. Um, so my bad. I am just checking to see. I used to be able to just check this kind of quickly. Just checking out the stream. You know, I don't want y'all to beat me up, but I hope all is well. I hope everybody is doing good today. It is a beautiful day. Um, all right. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Tina. Thank you for saying all the way from Ohio. Thank you so much for stopping by. Air Sprite, what's up? That's kind of cool. Sprite, Air Sprite. That's kind of a cool name. I'm not gonna lie. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. All of the above. So I'm gonna be honest, I like morning. It's technically afternoon here too, because it's 12:29. So I mean, technically, I'm supposed to say good afternoon. I like morning. So I'm gonna say good morning all throughout the day because it's morning somewhere. If that makes sense. But yeah, so it is definitely so it's 12:29 here. So it's obviously technical. Yeah. Yeah, technically it's afternoon. But mornings is when you wake up. So I want to be fresh. Mornings is when you don't really have nothing going on. You're not dragged down by the day. I mean, you just woke up. So it's generally good because you just woke up. I mean, unless like you had a nightmare or something like that. Unfortunately, I don't remember my dreams, so my mornings are always way better than anything else. So for me, I try to stay in the morning attitude, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, bad things may have happened, but whatever. I'm still alive. I'm still moving forward. So that's why I say good morning. Sorry, I'm just a good morning person. Okay. All right. So I see that we are all good. We are all good in the hood. Okay. So let's see. Yeah. So Tina says good afternoon. Uh, Addie. Okay. Yeah. Addie need food. Okay, well, Addie, I hope you get some food. Cause I be feeling like that too. I'm not gonna lie. My stomach be grumbling. When you get that rumble in your tumble, when you get that rumble in your tumbly, yeah. Listen, it's time to eat. So I understand that. Air Sprite says the sprites are from Fortnite. They're little cute squishies. It said, oh, duh. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. I was just like, Air Sprite, that's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, but yeah, now I know what you're talking about. uh, Sir Flower for lot. Sup to you too. What's up, brother? Brother, sir, man, person. What's up? Yeah, Tina. Yeah, I'm absolutely a morning person. It's just beautiful. Hello, my name is James. What's up, James? Welcome back. It's 5:29. See, it's still morning. See, this is what I mean. It's still morning where he's at. Like, see, this is what I mean. Like, yeah, I know technically, because everybody likes to be, well, technically it's 12:29. Technically, it's not morning anymore here. But I mean, listen, it's morning somewhere else. So even in our evening time, so if it was 8 o'clock, right? Oh, okay. See, now you're saying it's afternoon. Okay. I'm trying to use I'm trying to use him as an example. Excuse me. So I mean, okay. So I guess the flip side of that is also true, obviously. It's always morning somewhere, in other words. That's how I look at it. That was the example that I was using. Unfortunately, James then kind of flipped it on me. So yeah, now I look like I don't know what I'm talking about. How great, right? How great. Thank you, James. Thank you so much. Talking about it's 5:29 in the afternoon. That is actually the evening, sir. That is actually the evening, not the afternoon. Technically, it's the evening. But this is what I mean. I'm gonna call it whatever I want to call it. Cause listen, I'm alive, and that's what I'm gonna do. I don't really have a good reason. It's just I just feel like it. But good morning to everybody. I hope all is well. I hope everything is going good. I hope you all are fine. As for me, I need to make some money. I got a couple bills that needs to be paid. Yeah, listen, I need to make some money. So I'm gonna start, but just wanted to start off saying hello. Um, as you can see, I am back in a Tesla. I'm back and I'm better. Well, not really, but I don't really like this one. It's a lot of scratches on it, so I am definitely not gonna be showing this off in videos because it's scratches on this one. I don't like this one. But my rental car company, I couldn't really get. They didn't really have anything great. Yeah, so it's kind of unfortunate. I that my bad. About just makes my mind go. What was I talking about? Hey, now I can't think of what I was talking about. Yeah, I got bills. I got bills I need to pay. So my app is on. Yeah, I need to make some money. Um, I definitely need to make some money because I need to pay for my streaming service that is coming up next. So that is a big thing that I really want to start doing. I can't wait. When I say streaming service, just better streaming equipment. Where I have more devices, and yeah, I won't have to use my only phone to do everything. So all good, all good. So yeah, we try to make some money today. We try. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna actually make money, but I'm damn sure trying. I've been out this morning. I didn't really make much. So now this is kind of like my second go round. Um, yeah, this is like my second go round. So I mean, usually the afternoons are not that great for me. I'm gonna be honest. For me and my market, usually the afternoons are when I get smaller rides. So I'm not putting a whole bunch of stock behind this time. um 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 so yeah, like I'm convinced you did this on purpose. You trying to make me get sidetracked. See, I'm convinced you do this on purpose. I'm convinced you do this on purpose. But it's okay, I get it. So yeah, so usually in my market it's slower in the afternoons. I like the afternoons to work. It's also hotter. So obviously I got this big glass up above my head. So I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Like I always say, it's like that meme. If you ever seen that meme of like, well, I mean, people always say it like, can you fry an egg on the sidewalk? Well, I'm the egg right now because the sun is up there. I mean, it ain't that hot because this is still tinted, but it's just kind of hot. It's kind of hot. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's definitely kind of hot. So, um, I'm getting yeah, y'all don't mind me. I'm getting text messages here. Somebody is trying to distract me. Somebody is trying to distract me. But I'm gonna stay strong. So yeah, have you ever seen that meme or like they usually say it about like Arizona or they say they say it about like yeah, I've heard it about Southern California. You can crack an egg on the sidewalk and it'll cook. Yeah, I'm basically that egg right now. Um, I still love the Tesla, but it's just I generally try not to work during this time of the day. But you know what I'm saying? Gotta make it happen because Bills is calling my name, and Bills is calling my name, and Bills and Bills collectors. Because I've been kind of MIA for the last couple days. You know, Listen, Netflix calls my name, and it's like they only call once. If Netflix got to call your name multiple times, they go turn off the service. So yeah, uh, yeah. So Bills is calling my name, Netflix is calling my name. See, I got stuff calling my name too, which is kind of funny. I mean, so I need to make some money. In other words, I don't know if y'all like that, but Definitely gotta make some money. Definitely gotta make some money. So I got my apps on. I'm driving. Um, I'm driving. So hey, come on, you really had to do that. Hate people that get in front of you and then they want to turn. I'm over here driving. But yeah. So I also forgot I do have because I'm back in the Tesla. I can do this right here, and now I don't have to drive. You couldn't hear the little ding, but I'm back in self driving mode. So let me see. So Virgilisis, hey to you too. What's up? What's up? Um, yeah, I am out here. I'm out here. Um, really, really. Oh man, really. Really. Okay. Really. 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 Uh, hey, what's up? What's up, Ryan? How you doing? Somebody doesn't want me to work. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go put this over here. Yeah, so when I get a ping, I'll invite. But yeah, during this time, I usually get nothing but like shorter rides. I don't be really trying to do. I want you to know to the person trying to distract me, I will get you back. I will get you back. This is war. This is war. This is war. So, but yeah, so you better have all of your fun because this is war. I will get you back. Just know, I will get you back. Yeah, Ryan, how you doing? Don't mind me. Uh, don't mind me. So let's see. But yeah, I have been driving now for about what? I don't know about 5 minutes. I'm hearing it ring. It ain't nothing really good. Uh, um, yeah, ain't nothing really come up. See if there's any crazy rides today. No, I haven't had any crazy rides. Uh, nothing worth talking about. I paid like $30 this morning. Um, so yeah, I only made $30. The rides wasn't worth talking about. Um, yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, I had other stuff that was worth talking about that maybe I probably need to have a conversation about because, yeah. But yeah, the rides wasn't that worth. I didn't do. I'm not getting any good rides. I mean, I know it's Thursday, so obviously I gotta kind of. Usually Thursdays are decent. This Thursday not so much. So at least the start of it, So I haven't gotten anything crazy. Um, but yeah, um, gotta work, gotta make this money. Um, so nothing crazy, nothing crazy today. I wish I had some good rides. Ooh, okay, yeah, almost messed up now. But yeah, how's everybody doing? How's your markets? How's everybody's markets going? Is my market the only one slow today? Are you guys also feeling it? Cause yeah, I think I'm gonna be making a trip here soon. Very soon. So y'all tell me how y'all markets are, cause yeah, I think I'm gonna be making a trip. Making a trip. Very soon. But yeah, I am thinking about going up to Orlando, going up north, hitting Orlando, maybe hitting Tallahassee. I am thinking about doing that. Uh, I do need to go up north. Um, yeah, I do need to go. I do need to go up north. Yeah. So I am thinking about going up north, just because. Yeah, it's slowing down. It's slowing down for me, and yeah. Oh man, yes, 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 yes. But yeah, I am thinking about going up north. So I don't know. I'm just trying to work a different market. Um, Obviously, y'all know I work South Florida, um, primarily Miami, but now like I'm starting to go. I'm going north. So Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, Boynton, all of that stuff. Like I'm going up north because change of scenery is sometimes good. It's definitely sometimes good. Um, But ultimately, it's about the money. Where is the money at? And so if the money is in Miami, that's where I'm at. If the money is up north, then that's where I'm at. But unfortunately, y'all don't be telling me about y'all market, so I gotta go find out myself. So I mean, I heard that up north is fairly decent, so maybe we'll try it. Yeah, maybe we will try it. Um, so let me see. Um, so yeah, nothing else came up yet. Looking for a good passenger. So I like big trips. I like the trips that take a while, you know. Because they pay more. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, so um so yeah, how's everybody doing? Are y'all making money out there in y'all markets? Like I said, I'm only up $30. This is horrible for a morning where I've been out all day. But I mean, you gotta go get it. And I'm trying my best not to do food delivery, but I might have to. I definitely might have to. Hold on, guys. I gotta take my. Y'all know I gotta do the little photo thing. Come on. All right, good. Um. So yeah, I don't know why I did that in the middle, but whatever. Um. Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, so I'm only up $40 so far. But this is what I mean by it's the slower season. Like you gotta. So on the one hand, yes, I can take the little two, three, $4 rides, and I obviously wouldn't be up $40. I might be up $60. But these are the types of decisions that you got to make during this time. Do you not make any money at all, or do you take the rides that are coming and they glue and work harder? You know, um, it just kind of depends. It kind of depends. Because y'all know my normal strategy is $8 or better, regardless of what it is. $8 or better, whether that's Uber X, Comfort, Premier. Well, Premiers you can kind of take whatever. I mean, I think the lowest is $7. So yeah, I think Premier is $7. The minimum is 7. Woo, let me buy. Let me let me. Uh, so this is one of the reasons why I don't show my show me driving, because y'all can't see what I'm doing. Listen, but I think that's part of it is that and these things fly. These things fly. And then you have all of these trucks on this road. These trucks, they be trying to like guard guard the road. So it's like, eh, okay, okay, can I get that? So this isn't a great ride, but it's no, I didn't get it. So I ain't even gonna tell you. It was $7 for 16 minutes. Um, again, during times like this, I'm not really factoring in the pickup. So I mean, yeah, total is way more than that, but I'm just looking at the drop off. Just because I mean, it's going in the direction that I want to go. So I don't care about the pickup time. And like that. Like I'm trying to go this way. So as long as it's going that way, yeah, it may be 10 minutes. I'm gonna do it anyway. So when I'm factoring it in, I'm just looking at dollar to how long it takes to drop them off. Because I would be riding that distance anyway. So the way that I like to work is I like to work directionally. Down here in South Florida, directionally is a little bit better. This is how you get better rides in the sense of, yeah, it could pay me $8 for, I don't know, 15 minutes. But if it's going the wrong direction, you're screwed. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, you're kind of screwed because, yeah, you can go that way, but then you're stuck in traffic, or then you're going to a bad area, or then you're just going to, yeah, more traffic. No, I said that twice, but that's what happens. Yeah, that's what happens. So, um, let's see. What is all of this foolishness on the road? I hate that they have like so we don't have nobody that really cleans our interstate. So I-95, I mean the turnpike gets kind of sort of clean because it's the turnpike, but outside of that, we don't really have nobody that's I could have did that, but it's hot. Yeah, I could have did that food delivery. It was $7 for 19 minutes, but it's going across the water. Yeah, apparently they really trying to they're really trying to order out from across the water, across the bridge. Yeah, so my normal strategy is $8 or better, and then I look at the pickup time and the drop off time, and you factor both of those in. So I want to be paid at least half. So if it's gonna take me 20 minutes overall, I want to be paid $10. If it's gonna take me 40 minutes overall, I want to be paid $20. Again, $30 for an hour, and you kind of get the point. What I do, you gotta see how I'm making at least $30 an hour, 25 to $30 an hour. Unfortunately, during the slow season, those numbers get a little bit more relaxed. So yeah, $8 for 16 minutes. But if it's 20 minutes, okay, I'll take it. You get what I'm saying? If it's, $22 for 40 minutes, okay, yeah, yeah, that's what I want. But what if it's, 50 minutes? I might take that. You get what I'm saying? Because it's close. It's fairly close to the number. It's fairly close to what I want. So I'm slightly less hourly as you guys care about, but I'm still kind of sort of making the number that I want. So, I say close is always better than nothing. I'll take close over nothing. I'll take something. Something is always better than nothing. In other words, um, but yeah, this is the slow season, so this is the time where that type of where you got to make those decisions. Because normally for an hour, I usually can make $60. A lot of my trips are, during the season, my if I take an hour long trip, it's $60 generally. Because I'm looking at it from the standpoint of yeah, I'm driving an hour away, but I gotta also drive an hour back to get to where I was. So, it's like, yeah, it's usually $60. Or, to go 30 minutes is usually like, yeah, you kind of get what I'm saying. It's usually like 30, you even get like a minute, a dollar per minute. That's really what I want. So if it's gonna take me an hour, I want to be paid. Yeah, like I said, $60. Sure. If it's gonna take me 30 minutes, then I want to be paid $30. Because that's a dollar per minute, and a dollar per minute means that I'm paid for my time, not just going there, but my time also coming back. For my strategy. For my strategy. Um, I don't know why that got so confusing. But yeah, really just, half of what it's paying, half of the time that it takes. So if it's gonna take me 30 minutes, $15. Give me $15. If it's gonna take an hour, give me $30. If it's gonna take 16 minutes, give me $8. So half of that, but obviously when you're taking longer trips, you also have to factor in the fact that you're coming back. You want to come back to a specific location, whether it's your house, it's another place. You want to come back to, you want to come back to a location. So instead of just the normal 15 for 30, I'll do 30 for 30. And that's when you're getting real good money, which usually happens during the season. Right now, not so much. Not so much. So we got seven fights. Um, so yeah, let's see what we can do here. Um, so yeah, I've had my apps on, not really getting anything. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because I even got the deliveries on. That's how you know it's slow. That's how you know it's slow. When I got deliveries on and I only get 2 offers, that's how you know it's slow. Mm, mm, mm. All right. All right. So yeah, I'm not really making no money over here. So I'm gonna pursue a different area. And see, that's the thing about it. You gotta know your areas. I'm gonna just kind of hang out here. Well, I gotta find my little spot, and then I'm gonna just kind of hang out. Yeah, I wonder if I'll see my friend over here. We kind of work the same area. Let me see. Let me see. Um, yeah, man. Listen, I ain't getting nothing. Ah, boy. I don't know what else to do. Let me. I know. First thing I need to do, I need to put my I'm gonna put my thing on the charger. I need to put my iPad on it because yeah, listen. Um, okay, so yeah, this one right here. It's just thing about being an Uber driver. You damn sure have every plug. I mean, I literally have almost every cord. I don't really give it out, but I definitely have almost every cord. So it's like, what you need? So I love it when the people like giving my cords out, but listen. When the passengers be like, "Oh, do you have an iPhone charger?" Yeah, which one? I mean, like the new one, the old one, the one in the middle. Which one you got? Got them all. It's okay. Okay, look, try this one. Is it this one? No, no, no. I need the smaller one. Okay, yeah. So the older ones. I got you. Oh, okay, thank you. Yay, yay. Oh, it's like, yeah, bro. I got all of that. I had a guy the other day. It was a premier client, obviously. I had a guy the other day. He asked me for a watch charger. I was like, "Yeah, you need a watch charger?" Listen, I got you though. I do have a watch charger. It was kind of funny because I've never had anybody ask me for the watch charger. Like, really? You mean the Apple Watch? He was like, yeah, yeah. Do you have it by any chance? It's like, yeah, I do actually. It's like you're a lifesaver. You're a lifesaver. Like what? Nobody's asked me for a watch charger. But yeah, so I mean, it's always good to have different chargers. To have the cords. As an Uber driver, like obviously, we kind of just get those cords for the just in case. Um, it's just interesting when you actually use them. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess I finally used it. So I need to find me some shade because it's hot out here. It is hot. It is hot. It is hot. I'm just driving around. I haven't gotten a ride, unfortunately. Yeah, I got everything on. I got on. I even got on delivery. So yeah, listen, it is. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just gotta grind more on the weekend. Try to make my money on the weekend. We'll see. I mean, I know this is a slower time, but I usually can get requests. Um, right now, unfortunately, I ain't getting requests. So, you know, all right. So let me try right here. Um, but yeah, how's everybody doing? My bad, I forgot to check chat. My bad, my bad. Hold on. When I get a chance to pull over, I'll check the chat. My bad, y'all. Uh, I forgot all about the chat. It ain't my fault. Nah, am I still? So fortunately slash unfortunately, I am trying to find another area to go hang out at. Mm, all right. All right. So, woo, look at that. Got me some shade. Shade is always good. Just remember how I was saying, egg on the sidewalk, egg on the sidewalk. Yeah, listen. Yeah, shade is always good. Okay, so let me see. Um, so what type of music do I listen to? I listen to man, dang it. I just found this shade. No fair. What type of music do I listen to? I listen to rap, hip hop, all different types. I'm really like kind of cultured in a sense. I listen to a lot of stuff. I don't really have. I mean, I would say that growing up, it was definitely 100% rap. But now as an adult, I listen to pretty much everything. Because most of the time I have it on pop radio. See, $17 for 36 minutes, I would take that, but I don't really want that. I'll be honest. That's one of those questionable calls. Like I should take it because I just been riding around without nothing. But then it's like, I don't really want that. Like, all right, I don't really want to do the run. But yeah, so that's what I mean by one of those judgment calls. Like you should take that because it's fairly close. You're like, okay, this is $15 for 33 minutes. Um, yeah, 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 yeah. Kind of want better, you know? It's just one of those things that I want better. I want to move my car for something good, not for nothing foolishness. I mean, that was decent. That was a decent ride. See, again, this is what I mean by like when you filtering rides. You got to be careful because, like, I just missed out on $15 for 33 minutes. I mean, it was Trip Radar, so there's that. But I could have taken that. That is literally my part of my strategy. But I didn't because now I'm looking at it like I can get something bigger. But obviously, it's the time that I'm waiting. So these are all of the things that I'm going through. See, like a 37. Let's see if I get it. Oh no. See, that was $37 for 54 minutes. See, that's what I mean. Like I felt like I could get something better. I almost got something better. But it was Trip Radar. $37 for 54 minutes. Again, that's not great. I'm not saying that these are amazing offers, but I am saying that that's basically my strategy. That's what, almost $40 for 50 minutes. That's not bad. It was actually an airport drop off, so that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. But it was trip radar, so I didn't get it. See, now that same ride, that old ride, $17 for 36 minutes is coming back. See, this is what I mean. Kind of like you just don't know. You just don't know. But this seems like it's a good area. So uh, $3, $7. But yeah, so yeah, but yeah, I think I answered that question. Yeah, so what types of music do I like? I kind of primarily rap, but I am very cultured in the sense. Majority of the time when I'm doing Uber, I'm listening to pop radio. So I've kind of learned. I've acquired the taste for like pop music. So just that type of style of music. So I pretty much listen to everything at this point. I also acquired. Yeah, I've always liked instruments and stuff like that. So jazz music as well. But I mean, a good 90% of the music that you'll hear me listening to, just like on my own, is obviously it's gonna be rap, rap, R&B, more so rap, because I love lyrics. It's all about the lyrics for me. So if you not talking about nothing, then I don't really want to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? And obviously you get on your R&B. So for me, I get on my R&B side. That's yeah. But yeah, that's a good majority. But I do listen to everything. In other words, so now all of these parking spaces, I guarantee. Okay, okay, because I was talking about it, she chose to keep going down. Because y'all know, like when you parked in a parking lot. I'm always parked in an area where there's nobody. I mean, I'm not gonna say there's nobody, but like, it's not a lot of cars directly next to me. Like, I got space. And it's always that one person that's just like, you know what? I'm park right next to you. Oh, these parking spots. You were gonna park crazy. You could have parked crazy in any one of these parking spots, but you chose to park crazy next to me. Like, really? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? But yeah, Brian says you don't know until you try. I'm guessing you're talking about me going to different markets. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's the whole point. Going to a different market, going, getting really out of my comfort zone. Cause yeah, that's how I learn. You're absolutely right, Ryan. It's just, it's nerve breaking, but you're right. You're absolutely right. Um, All right. Any experience driving on Memorial Weekend? Memorial Weekend is awesome. So it's no real experience in the sense of like that. I mean, you've probably already been through the events. It's just another event. It's amazing. I would say try to make as much money as possible because obviously you have days like this. For me, it's slower. But where you work at, the areas that you work at, it may not be slow. So yeah, Memorial Weekend is definitely gonna be yeah, you're gonna be dealing with a lot of drunk people, in other words. A lot of drunk people. So there's that, but it's money. Money is money. That's what we do it for. We do it for the money. So, you're gonna make the money. Just protect your car. That is the biggest thing that I can say for Memorial Weekend because everybody's drinking. And you and I both know you don't need to be an Uber driver to know that people can't hold their liquor. And then, you're driving, so you're gonna hit a bump, you're gonna be turning and all. Man, they're gonna throw up in your car. So you definitely want to protect your vehicle. That is the biggest thing. Protect your vehicle and keep cleaning supplies. Not that I'm saying that I want it to happen to you. Like I remember Steve, he had it's unfortunate, but yeah, Steve had he had a dog problem, and the dogs were just I don't know. The dog was just yeah, right in his car, and it was unfortunate, you know. So shout out to Steve. I don't know if he still watches me, but shout out to Steve. But yeah, you know, you just got to be prepared for. Well, when I say prepared, try to protect your car so that it's a quick and easy thing to do to clean up. Obviously you want to try to get a cleaning fee off of it, you know, because they did it. But you also want to make it so that you can still clean it up and keep making your money. It's not stopping the hustle, in other words. You know, so that's the biggest thing because, you know, like I said, people don't know how to hold their liquor and they get toe up from the flow up and then they want to get in your car. That is Memorial Day weekend. I mean, depending on where you pick up from. So that's also. So you're picking up from Brickell, you're picking up from South Beach. People are drunk. People are drunk. Yeah, people are drunk. So you just got to know how to deal with that. Monte says, "What's up, killer? Long time no see. Hope you've been all right. Hey, what's good, bro? What's up? What's up, Monte? Yeah, man. Listen, I'm above ground. It's another day, so I ain't mad at it. I'm trying to get out of here. You know, I'm gonna be all right. About yourself, I hope all is well to you for you too, man. Cause listen, it's slow. It's slow for me. So, but then again, I've been doing food delivery the last couple days, and unfortunately, it looks like I got to keep doing food delivery. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's the unfortunate part. So, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. That's the answer to that. Am I all right? Yeah, I'm good, man. Flipping Paris says sending good energy from Cali. Safe driving, nice passengers, and big tips. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Flipping parrots. Yeah, I mean, listen. Back to you. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I send it back. I send good energy back. I don't know. But listen, but I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Blessings to you. Um, yeah, let's see. Monte says, man, last week is the most I ever made on Uber in a week. I hope all y'all are very prosperous. See, that's what I mean. Like, this is why I say it's slow for me and the way that I work. You know, that's what I mean. Monte, you just actually made the point for me. Y'all see, I got my app on. I mean, when I close out the screen, I'll show you how many offers I got. I mean, well, no, I'm lying. It's been a lot of $2 and $3 offers. Been a lot of $2 and $3 offers. For my strategy and for what I like to do, I'm not accepting $2 and $3 offers. Man, it could be the place that I'm in. It could be a lot of factors, but I'm just saying that for my strategy, it was a slower week for me. It wasn't a bigger week. You know what I'm saying? It was a slower week. I didn't make as much money. You know, yada yada yada. But on your side, you're saying like, "Yo, you had a good time. It was a beautiful week for you." You know what I mean? So it's this is what I mean. It's all location dependent. It's location dependent and how much time you're willing to put in. That's what it comes down to. Are you willing to put in the time, put in the hours, really put in the work? If you are, you can make the money. And then obviously it's about location, but it's more so about are you willing to put in the work? So yeah, I appreciate you, Monte. So yeah, he says last week I made 850 on a Friday night for the week, 2,300. I almost crashed. Hey, Vontae, if you can you reach out to Ronnie Speed? Um, I mean, your story is amazing. 850 on a Friday. Listen, reach out to Ronnie Speed, man. Get that interview, dog. Get that interview. Join the 2 racks a week club, bro, because I mean, you already did. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just share your if you're willing, share your story, bro. Cause that's awesome. 2,300 is awesome right now. That's awesome. You definitely killed it. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that, y'all. Nah, you definitely killed it. But yeah, man, if you can do that interview, yeah, definitely do that interview. Um, already $2 delivery. Come on, man. See that what I be talking about? Ugh. RD Tech says, "Hey, brother, how are you? I'm doing well. How about yourself?" I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Like I said, man, I'm above ground, man. So you probably not gonna hear me say it's a bad day. Bad things happen to me, but you're not gonna hear me. I hope that you don't hear me say it's a bad day. I hope. I'm human, so I might say it one day, but I hope I don't say it because I'm above ground. At the end of the day, what's worse than being above? What's worse than being below ground? You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. It's over. So the fact that I'm above ground is amazing. You know what I'm saying? So bad stuff is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It will happen to the day that you die. Obviously, the day that you die is a bad day. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst day that you could ever have. There's nothing worse than like you get what I'm saying? So I'm feeling good because I'm alive, you know. I thank God I live in a dang it. Come on, man. They not paying me what I want. I thank God. I thank God I live in the DC area because you will not catch me working no damn Uber Eats. Listen, I'm doing it because it's a change of pace. Change of pace. In the first 3 days, I needed that. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't in this vehicle. I kind of talked about it in the video. I'm supposed to be releasing videos. I haven't been. I'm not on top of my game. Y'all know this. I gotta get back on it. But I do have like 2 videos. So the video coming out tonight is a reaction video, and then the video coming out tomorrow. They're uploaded. I keep telling y'all I have these videos uploaded, and all I really got to do is just unprivate them. But I forget. I forget something happens, and I fall asleep. So that's really what it is. Or I go to work, and I work like yesterday. I worked through the night because I was trying to get the money. Unfortunately, I didn't get any money. So yeah, I mean, this is the slow season. It's the slow season, slower season for me. But yeah, yeah. So he says 700. Come on, man. See, $3. This is what I mean. Like you can see it. Can you see it? $3.20. I can't really like show it to you, but it's $3.20. This is all I'm declining. Yeah. So like when I see that ending offer, I'm gonna see a ton of those offers. In this area, I'm seeing a ton of those offers. But obviously, I don't want to do a $3 ride, man. And that's pride, that's ego, that's all of the above. I'm not doing a $3 ride. I'm just not. I ain't even do a $3 delivery. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way that I'm gonna do a $3 ride. I know that's ego, I know that's pride, but I'm not doing it. My minimum is $8 or better. Some, I mean, like with me sitting here for a while, I might do $7. Might. But normally I don't touch anything $8 or below. And I really want $1 per minute. $1 per minute is amazing. That's my strategy. But again, it's a slow season, slower. It's slow season for me. Because again, I thank God I live in DC area because you're not catching me working no damn Uber Eats. 700. of the app and 150 cash in a night. I was ready to go to the strip club. Listen, I feel you. I feel you. Go throw some ones, right? I feel you. I feel you. Listen, I feel you on that. Listen, if I made that type of money, listen, my distraction gonna have to be a big distraction because yeah, listen, I made that type of money. Boy, we gonna have to negotiate something. Oh boy. But yeah, RD says, I'm in the Chicago market. The only time it's really slow is Tuesday morning. See, listen, this is what I mean. Y'all are in markets where it's not like my market down here in South Florida. Again, I'm not saying that it's entirely slow because there's people still making money. A lot of the guys in my group make a lot more money. And I'm like, yo, how y'all making this good? What y'all doing? Me. But generally, our market down here in South Florida is tourism based. That's where we make our money from. It's the tourists that are ordering, the bigger rides. It's the tourists that are ordering, going to the grocery store and all of that stuff. It's the tourists. A lot of people have cars in my market. So outside of the tourists, we don't really make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So it's a tourist for us. But in other markets like Chicago, New York, California, you guys have a background that's not just on tourism. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just seasonal. I mean, it may slow down in a sense of like just the way the demand is at certain times. Like if it's winter, if it's a snowstorm, then obviously maybe less people are ordering Uber because they all stuck in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like that makes more sense. But in normal like situations, you guys have a better market than we do. Year round, year round. Now, when it's tourist season and it's hot and it's busy, like man, I put my market up against anybody's market. You know what I'm saying? Especially this past year. Because I listen, I took on Buddha, I took on Red from Gig Wars. I was making like $400 to $600 every day. Every day, not just on the weekend. When we as Uber drivers, we know the weekends is where you make a lot of money. No, 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 no. I was making it during a Monday, Wednesday. So yeah, I would put my market. So that's it's a give and take. It's a give and take. It's really good during the season, but it's really bad in the off season. You gotta know your niche. You gotta know where to go and all of that stuff. And, whatever. So RDK Monte says I got like 7K rides and only like 83 deliveries. I feel you, bro. I feel you on that, man. Listen, I haven't done so I gotta be honest. I haven't done a delivery since last year. Last year around this time. So don't get me wrong. I understand. I don't do deliveries. But I'm doing deliveries because right now it's just slow. Like I'm trying to show y'all my screen so y'all can see the offers that I'm getting. But it just waiting for another offer. Hold on. So y'all can see the offer that I'm getting because it's like, yo, y'all don't understand. It's nothing but $2 and $3 offers right now. Yes, this could be the area, but y'all seen me. I was driving around. When I was driving around, just kind of riding, I wasn't getting nothing. See, like this is $7, and the pickup is 13 minutes, and it's 9 minutes. It's gonna take me 9 minutes to drop them off. Would you do that? No. $7? No, I'm not driving 13 minutes. That's crazy. It's not a good ride. So RD Tech says, I actually took your advice from one of your videos. I'm not taking any rides for me below $7. Yeah, man, listen. You gotta have your standards. So see, here's a seven, mine is eight. You know what I'm saying? Listen, whatever works. I say eight because I like longer trips. So realistically, I'm really just saying if I'm taking an 8, 10, $15 ride, it's more of like a filler for me during our season, right? Because like I really want like a 30, a 40, a $60 ride, a 2 hour ride. That's what I really want. So I'm using the 8 and the 15, $15 rides as fillers. So that when I get that 60, 80, $100 ride, it's like, yo, I done made some cash. Now I'm gonna make some big cash. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm done with my day. And that's kind of what I do. You know what I'm saying? But hey, whatever works for you is what works for you. We obviously have whatever your strategy is your strategy, of course. But this is why I always tell you guys, I can't tell you what to take and what not to take because you take different rides than I would take. Take long rides. If it ain't 2 hours of better, I really don't want it. Personally, I'm the type of person I'll drive from Miami to Orlando, Miami to Orlando is like 4 hours, 3 hours and a half. You know, I like that ride. I love that ride actually, especially if it's paying me like 200, 250. I'm taking that all day, every day on Sunday and on Sunday. That's a beautiful ride to me. But somebody else would be like, why would you ever take that? That's a lot of miles. Why would you do that? Because we work different. We work different. I like one passenger. You may like five passengers. I like that one passenger because I'm a bond. We gonna talk. I'm gonna learn all about that person. Listen, I'm gonna learn about your kids. I'm gonna learn about your job history. We gonna talk all about that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just my personality. I'm gonna make sure that we have a good experience, whatever. So when they get out, yeah, it was $100, it was $200 trip. But when they tip, they gonna tip. They not gonna just tip me $3 or a dollar. Most likely, they gonna tip me $20, $50, and that's what happens with my rides. So now I got that ride for 200. They took me $50. It was a $250 ride. That's crazy. $250 for I don't know 2 hours. I wouldn't make that in 2 hours. So that's an amazing ride. Yeah, I gotta come back, but again, that's why I use the electricity. That's why I use the EV. Because okay, I can deadhead home. So there's a lot more to my strategy. It's just yeah, my strategy works for me because I like those types of rides. It doesn't work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's costing you like $60 to fill up your gas tank, I get it. I would never take that ride if it took me $60 to fill up my gas tank. I'm not taking that ride because that's unprofitable. 200, let's say it's 250, $60. So I'm doing that ride for $190. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's not as profitable as okay. I get 200, 250, and all it costs me is what $15. I'm still getting 220, 230. You know what I'm saying? Like it's way more profitable at that point. So it just depends. There's a lot more factors to it, but yeah, hey, man, listen, if that's however you making your money, I salute you. I definitely salute you. Yeah, so I heard Chicago is a great market. Like you can kind of work whenever you want, similar to DC. Yeah, that's what I be telling y'all, man. Y'all don't know how good y'all have it until you go to a different market. And I mean, right, respectfully, I haven't really gone to a different market, so it's like we kind of all in the same situation. Like all we know is our home market, but I can tell you I would love y'all market, just like you may say, well, I would love your market. Y'all got Premier, we got Black, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's more of like just you know my market, but I don't know your market, and vice versa. So yeah, that's one of the biggest things that I want to do. I definitely want to leave my market because I know it's busy right where you guys are at. So leave my market and work in a different market because I know I'm gonna make the money. I know I'm gonna make the money. I mean, I think that's the benefit of being a driver that a lot of us just can't do. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately, I'm not in a situation where I'm tied down. You know what I'm saying? So I can make that move. Not everybody can. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the freedom that everybody talks about when they say rideshare, when they say gig work, when they say gig apps. So experience different markets, and you know, so how cool is how cool is it if you go from busy to busy? Like you never really get that drop off. You never really sitting around like I am. Declining $2 rides. You're just making money. So yeah, it's really good. Um, yeah, so how much would they give me for that? Yeah, from DC to VA is 250. Uh I mean, I'm guessing you talking about from Miami to Orlando. It depends on what platform. Yeah, I mean, on depends. Yeah, for 4 hours, it might be like 120, 150. On X, Comfort maybe 200. Yeah, yeah, maybe like 200, 220, somewhere around there. Um, yeah, that's what I was saying with the tip, with the 20 $40 tip, you get the 250. Yeah. 'Cause it's yeah, like I think Premiere would probably be the best. I mean, obviously it's the best. 'Cause I think Premiere is like 400 an hour. I mean 400, 350, 400. But don't quote me on that because I can't really trying to think of what it costs. And it's been a while since I've done it, so I can't really tell you exactly. Because yeah, I mean, we've been out of the busy season for a little bit. So I don't know. I haven't really gotten crazy trips like that in a while. Um, yeah, I used to get them all the time though. I used to get them all the time. So I can't. It's hard for me to say, but I think it's like if we talk about a comfort trip, I think I want to say it's like 250. You know, something like that. I mean 250. It's like 200, 220. Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, yeah, you getting the 100 ball. Yep, 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 yep. Pretty Tech says when I first started, I was taking every ride. So yeah, when I first started, I was taking every ride. After your videos, it's better to cherry pick. They flip the algorithm. And every month here, we get a 210 bonus after 200 rides if you're fully electric. Yeah, so you get the EV bonus. That's what's up. That's what's up. So I personally don't get the chance. The way my strategy works, the rides that I love to take, I get those bigger rides. So I generally don't do 150 rides in a month. Excuse me. I generally don't even get close. Um, so lately, I've had to do 120, but outside of that, I really don't do like if I'm left to my own devices, I really don't do that many rides. I do maybe like mm, 80, 90 rides a month because I'm doing the longer rides. So that one long ride yeah, it may take me 2 hours to drop them off, but it's also going to take me another 2 hours to get back down here. So one ride is good enough for, the whole day. So I really just don't do a ton of long rides. So in other words, I used to hit the EV Quest and I might get back to hitting the EV Quest, but I haven't done it in a while. Honestly. Mm, Monte says cherry picking is the best way to go about it. I used to want to have a good acceptance rate. I've seen guys with 70, 80% cancellation rates and they make the same amount of money as anyone. Yeah. So What you got to understand is just like cherry picking is fine when it's busy. So right in your market, it's a busy market. You know what I'm saying? So you're kind of busy year round. You don't really have a slowdown per se, is from what I hear. We have a slowdown. So like as you can see, I haven't gotten a ride that I like. Obviously, I've been on the live stream. Obviously, I'm talking to you guys, but I'm just saying, like, this is all wasted time in that sense because I'm cherry picking. I'm looking for a specific ride that meets my requirements, yada yada yada. So you see all of the time that I'm sitting here and able to talk to you, right? This is all the time that I could have been making money. So you kind of gotta weigh it. So yeah, in a busy market, yeah, cherry pick the hell out of it because you're gonna make a lot more money if you cherry pick. You're gonna make a lot more. You're gonna gain just it just makes more sense because you're gonna do less mileage, and that's important. You know, that's important. So yeah, but since your market is busy, absolutely cherry pick. You shouldn't really take anything below your standards because you don't have to. It's a, that's this is why I always say like you got to remember we are not employees of Uber. So yeah, if I get a $5 ride and I take it, but then Uber sends me a $15 ride that's going the complete opposite way. Guess what I do to the $5 ride? I take it off. Oh, I'm not gonna apologize for that because if they gave me the better ride beforehand, then I never would have accepted the other ride. So um. So yeah, Monte says my cancellation rate always in the higher teens and the 30s. Sometimes I try to keep it as low as possible. Oh, hmm, hmm. My cancellation rate used to be 35. My cancellation rate used to be 35. Um, Don't let it get too high. That's all I can tell you. Because remember, they can deactivate you for your acceptance rate. Why am I saying acceptance rate? Your cancellation rate. They can deactivate you for your cancellation rate. Just to clarify. So you don't want it to get too high. I keep mine at least under 25. And like if it's something serious, then I'll go to like 30, 30, 31. But yeah, I generally keep my credit. I try to. I don't know. Yeah, so try to keep that cancellation rate low though. Yeah, the most they gave me was 245 for a 3-hour trip, which is not bad. You gotta look at it like this: is you basically got paid $1 per mile. Obviously, that's the first step. You want to be paid $1 per mile, but then you're getting paid pretty decently. $245 for 3 hours. That's pretty much $1 per mile. It's not bad. So, yeah, he said, so Monte says, man, I'm doing 40 rides a day sometimes. Listen, you gotta hustle. Listen, 40, I used to do 40 rides. I used to. I'm gonna get back to that because it's just slow. Like, legitimately, I could have done 3 or 4 rides. It's just they're small. So they're $2 and $3 rides. I could have done that, but you know what I'm saying? RD Tech says, sheesh, you don't do 200 in a month? Teach me your ways. 200 in a month? That's scary. I do 200 a day. I do 200 a day. Now, the other way that I make money during the slow season is I'm not super reliant just on rideshare. That's the other part. During the summer, during this time, People aren't really ordering Ubers. That's why I'm declining so much, though. So what I look at this moment as, okay, well, since I'm declining a lot, let me make sure that I turn on something else. So DoorDash, Uber Eats, um, what is it? Curry, what is it? It's something else. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart. Let me turn on Instacart. Let me turn on other apps because one of those other apps are going to be, even though this isn't hot, rideshare isn't hot, that may be, shopping may be, and that's how I've been making my living. So, um, you definitely got to do stuff. He says, I do roadie sometimes every day they have orders with 50, 40 deliveries, all in. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna just make sure that listen, you putting that information out. Shout out for your strategy. I can't remove it, but yeah, shout out for the strategy. But yeah, man, listen, I don't want to take your thunder, man. Like that's what's up though. I can't. Let me see. Can I? I'm gonna just remove. Yeah. Yeah, listen, that's good. We appreciate your strategy, but we don't, listen, I'm trying to take it from you, dog. Like somebody might be watching, that type of thing. So, hey, but shout out to your strategy. Man, listen. Yeah, listen, I do roadie too. I do roadie, Instacart. I used to have Spark, but Spark deactivated me. So I have all of those apps on. Like I have it on right now. It just hasn't been ringing. Um, oh, okay. Well, my bad. I'm trying to protect it, man. Listen, I'm just trying to protect you, man. I'm just trying to protect it. It's all good. So my bad. I mean, people probably saw it, but whatever. Like I said, this is why I always say my channel isn't that big, so it's okay. Just in case, just in case, just in case. But yeah, man. Listen, I mean, but the strategies are the strategies. That's the point. So that's the point of how you make money, having a strategy. So like your strategy makes you money, my strategy makes me money. That's how you get above $200, $400 a month. A strategy that works. And the only way you know that a strategy works is by working it. So if you don't get out there and work, that's why I always told people, put in the hours. Nobody wants to put in the hours. I get it. I don't want to put in the hours. Like, oh, you think I want to be here sitting? I mean, I am in the shade now. Listen, I could be in my house, my feet kicked up, watching Netflix. But would I be making money? No. I mean, listen, I could be in the house playing the game right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out if you play Call of Duty, because I play Call of Duty. I could be doing Warzone right now. But obviously, I got bills. Got bills to pay. So if I'm not out here trying to actively figure out a strategy that works, that I can make some money, my bills come knocking. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I do? What do I do? Then that's when you're making the 200, 400, $500 a month. Because you're not putting in the hours. You're not putting in the hours trying different things. Again, and that's also what I mean. Part of that trying different things is going different locations. So yeah, listen, I could walk outside and turn on my Uber app. You know what I'm saying? I'm using this as an example, in other words. Like, I could walk outside and I could turn on my Uber app. I got my Uber app on all day, all night. So you can sit on my front porch. Man, I ain't get no good rides. Ah, I ain't getting no good rides. And I can do that every day, every single day. What good would that do me? Nothing. My bills didn't get paid. Yeah, I sat on my front porch, but I'm not gonna be able to do that the next day because my bills ain't get paid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta try different things. You gotta be willing to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to do stuff. Put in the work so that now on the flip side, once you got the strategy, it's like, yo, I know what to do. So now you come out for 3, 4 hours. Listen, I made $100. And then you go back in the house and go kick my feet up because I put in the work previously. Or in my case, you come out, you make $400, and it's like, yep. So, yeah, man, listen, shout out to you, RD. Shout out to you. Because I mean, I'm just trying to protect the strategy, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I appreciate it. I appreciate you just sharing that. People can always rewind, so it ain't that big of a deal. But yeah, I never want to like hurt somebody's hustle because I'm a hustler. Listen, I'm a hustler. Give my strategy out, and people still tell me they can't do it. So I guess it's just my thought is like, yo, protect. That's all. That's all. That's where that came from, boss. But listen, shout out to you, bro. You're a real one. Um, but listen, I've been sitting here for what? This is now stream been on for an hour and a half, and I still haven't gotten a decent ride. So this is 10:34 for 21 minutes. I could have taken that. I was gonna take that actually, but since I was drinking water, I mean, I was drinking my sweet tea. So listen, I have gotten this taste for sweet tea. I don't know why, but I done gotten this taste for sweet tea. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Sweet tea is awesome. Sweet tea is awesome. I done gotten this taste for sweet tea, and specifically when I say sweet tea, I don't mean, what I'm saying, the regular, the little sweet tea that they have out there. I mean the sweet tea from Popeyes. Popeyes is the commercial place that I can go for sweet tea. So yeah, I always have me a little thing of sweet tea. It's not good for me. It's not good for me. I picked it up. I mean, like when you conquer one thing, it's like something else always follows you. Something else always comes up. Like so, I'm moving locations since all I'm getting is little $2 rides. So this is what I always tell you: if you're getting a ton of $2 rides, you gotta move. Do I want to move? No. I was comfortable. I had the shade. Listen, I could have put up my thing. Uh, Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna go in this man. Let's see. Oh. Uh. Okay, so let's get it. Let's get it. So I'm moving. Still watching the iPad. Still watching to make sure I ain't getting no offers. Nothing good, but I am moving. And that's what I always say. Like, if you see nothing, I mean, I think I already said it, but just to make sure I said it, it's how I'm getting older too. Like, did I already say that, or I think I did? But listen, I'm just gonna reiterate it if I've already said it. um, If all you getting is $2 and $3 offers, you got to move to an area that is not going to give you those offers. Which should be self-explanatory, but you know how we are. Like I said, I was comfortable back there. I had the shade. I'm chilling. Nobody mess with me. But hey, it's all good. You gotta move. You gotta move. Don't sit there. Obviously, I'm talking to y'all, so that's the other side. But don't sit there too long because we come out here to make money. Sit around. Again, if that's the case, I can just stay home. Just stay home. Chill, watch the game, play the game, whatever. I'm gonna cut them off. I don't need to come out here and sit in my car. I can just stay home and sit in my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope that makes sense. So we come out here to make money. So if you're not making money, if you're not getting the offers that you want, move to a different area. This is also why I say you got to know your market. Know your market. Know which areas you can find the offers that you want. So, all right. So after all of that time, didn't get the offer. So keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Oh, let's see. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Hmm. Find another parking lot. Find another parking lot. Find some more shade. All of the above is true. All right, so I am working another shaded spot. Not really shaded like I want. Probably need to go under the thing. Mm, let's see. All right. Can you still not hear me by any chance, or can anybody hear me? Let me go into my thing. Think you guys can hear me? Um, wait. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely can't hear myself. I don't know. I don't know. I think I can hear me. All left and right. I don't know if you can hear me. If you can, I am back. I can't tell. Why and it's Oh, you said you can hear now? Oh, okay. Man. Yeah, so I am just over here. Okay, cool. So that sucks. I couldn't hear anything until just now, so yeah, my bad, y'all. So okay, so $13 for 18 miles. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take the next offer I get. I'm gonna take the next offer. No, I'm not. $5 for 23 minutes. Nah, no, I'm not. Oh boy. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. $5 for 29 minutes? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The next offer I get, the next closer offer, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take. Cause yeah, I ain't $5 for 29 minutes. Yo, listen. But yeah, man, listen. It's the slow season. Slower, slow. It's slowing down for me. It's slowing down. It is what it is. Life goes on. I'm gonna make I'm gonna make a couple dollars. You just gotta take. But this is what I always tell you guys. You gotta take offers that you may not normally take. You know, because at the end of the day, this is still a job. This is still, for me, this is how I pay my bills. So, just like in a job, there's going to be things that you got to do that you don't necessarily want to do. You got to listen to people that you don't necessarily want to listen to. Because it's still a job, In this case, for our job, for this job, you got to take some rides that you don't really want to take. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. It is what it is. How is it slow in Florida? You're saying how is it slow in Florida? I'm in South Florida. How is it slow in South Florida? Because all of the New Yorkers are back in New York, the Canadians are back in Canada, and the Californians are back in California. The tourists are back. They're back in their places. So a lot of people come down to South Florida because it's hot during the winter, which makes sense. So when it's snowing everywhere else, and it's snowing and crazy and freezing temperatures, South Florida is like 80 degrees. So a lot of people come down to South Florida during that time. So that is actually our busy season. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody is coming to South Florida. Now, during this time, not as many people are coming. So, I mean, a lot of those people do stay here and stuff like that, but it's just less and less people are coming. Less and less people are coming after that time. So during the summer, towards like September and all of that stuff, it's less people. The other thing is, if you live down here, if you're from the area, most of us have cars. This is why traffic is so horrible. Now, again, we're not to the level of like California, what you would see on California scale, or a New York. You've seen like New York traffic, or even like an Atlanta traffic. But we're top five. Definitely in Miami. We are top five. So it's not like we're too far behind. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's it's unfortunate, but that is what it is. It's really unfortunate, but that is what it is. So how is it slow? It's just because, and then we still have a bunch of Uber drivers. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting less and less of the tourists that kind of make up those bigger rides, that want to take those bigger rides. And we still have more and more Uber drivers. So both of those play, it's just basic supply and demand. We have a lot of supply of drivers here because everybody's an Uber driver, but we have less demand. So because locals don't really go places on Uber. I mean, yeah, if your car breaks down, yeah, if you get in an unfortunate situation, but most people have a car here. It's because the transport system just sucks overall. It just sucks. You can't really rely on the buses here like that to get to work, if you got an appointment at 12 and you waiting on the bus says it's going to be there at, I don't know, 11:15. You never know if that bus is going to actually come. That bus may skip your spot entirely. Or the bus may break down, the bus may get into an accident, the bus may just skip that route, and you waiting there at 11:15, it comes to 11:45, and now that 11:45, 11:50, and the next bus is coming. It's like, what do you do? I mean, yeah. So it's hard to rely on the public transport system like you could, like in a place like New York. New York, the buses come on time. They're there. You know what I'm saying? I never took the subway, but I did take the bus. That bus is like clockwork. Like it comes, it goes, it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? They even have their own little bus lane. It's amazing. And then obviously they had a subway. Like I said, I've never taken the subway, but you know, you just have public transportation options that you don't have here. Well, that are not as reliable here. We have a train system, but it's like really for the outskirts. Yeah, I mean it ain't like that. It's just not like, it's not something that you can rely on. And I mean, if you got to do it, you got to do it. And if you if you had to do it, then you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So to the outsider, what you got a bus right there. Okay. Until you like relying on it to go to work, in my case to go to school, yeah. It's fun. It looks like it's an amazing system until you need it. Until you got an interview at 12. And then it's like, now obviously the easy answer is, well, if you got an interview at 12, you should be out there at 10:30. But who wants to do that? Like, why do I gotta be out there 2 hours early? This ain't. I'm not getting on a plane. Like, you want me to sit out there? So when I get there, if I get there on time, now I'm sitting out there for a whole hour. That's crazy. But you get the point. It's either you do it that way or you suffer the consequences. Because yeah, you just never know what our transport system. This is why Uber is, yeah. So like, yeah, but most people have a car in our market, so that's why it's slow. Because this is a time where there's less of the demand, oversupply of supply. Everybody's here, everybody's on the corner, everybody, like driving down the street. Like I could have showed y'all, but driving down the street, I see Uber drivers. And you know it's Uber drivers because Uber drivers do the craziest stuff in the road. Like, you want to talk about some of the worst drivers? It's Uber drivers. They break all types of laws. They break all types of laws. So you know it's an Uber driver. I mean, because again, our market down here is more like we're a gateway to Latin community, and Latin America has different rules on their roads. So yeah, listen, that's the best thing that I can say. They just have, and then we have a lot of foreigners. We have a lot of different types of people here. Obviously, how New Yorkers drive. Californians don't drive too much better. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we got a lot of really bad drivers that come here and actually live here actively. So it's like you get what you get, if that makes sense. You get what you get. All right, so I took a ride. For $14. $14 for 22 minutes. Yeah. I don't like it, but whatever. It's $14 for 22 minutes, so I'm gonna knock it out. It's a couple dollars. But yeah, see, I'm finally making some money, so I'm proud of myself because I've been sitting here for all of this time. And I ain't make nothing. I ain't make nothing, man. I ain't make nothing. It's okay. But yeah, that's, like I said, I had to move around, had to move to a different location, and then I could finally get something worth taking. Finally. And then I had to lower my standards. I mean, but that's still my strategy. I always say $14. So if it was 28 minutes, that as long as it was under 28 minutes, I should have taken it. But listen, it was 22 minutes. It was close. But I want to be paid $1 per minute, if that makes sense. That is the best way. That's the most profitable way. That's the easiest way. You get paid $1 per minute. If it's gonna take 20 minutes and you get paid $20, that's a good ride. But again, this is slower season down here. So yeah. But yeah, so that is gonna do it for me. I'm gonna knock out this ride. I mean, we'll see what happens later on. Yeah, so I'm gonna knock this ride out. But yeah, man, listen, I want to say I love you guys. I appreciate everybody. I do have videos that will come out tonight. I have a reaction video tonight that it should come out. It's already uploaded. It is already there. No questions asked. It's already there. So, because this is what I have to do now, because I done kind of got out of the habit of releasing a video every single day. So I got to get back into that habit. So it's uploaded. It's already there. Title and everything is already done. So it should come out. It will come out tonight. My time, probably like 9:30. I think that's generally when I release the videos. You'll see it as a premiere. I'll probably premiere it earlier. So like 7 o'clock or something like that. So yeah, whatever. It will be a video, but it's a reactionary video. a safety video. There's some recent events that's happened down here, so I'll be talking about it, of course. Other than that, there is a video that will come out tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's only one day away. Tomorrow's video will be on renting. So yeah, I got 2 videos already done. Trying to make some more, trying to keep ahead, so that so I can continue giving you guys the content, get back to making a video every single day. It's just a little hard, but whatever. That's excuses. But yeah, other than that, man, if you got any questions, any comments, leave them down below. Leave them down below in this video. Leave them down below in any one of the videos. And I do respond to the comments. I'm getting better, I'm getting better. But yeah, lastly, if you're not a part of the Telegram group, we are still building a community of drivers, because y'all know this gets lonely, this gets boring, and talking to your significant other, they don't necessarily get it. So we get it, because we're drivers. So if you want to be a part of a community, right now it's catered more so to Florida people. But hey, listen, I'm trying to expand, but y'all gotta come in the group and let me know. So right now we got like Texas, we got Chicago. So yeah, y'all gotta let me know. But yeah. But other than that, man, I'm gonna get out of here. I just want to tell you, I already said that. So deuces.